Alright, this is the video part 2. Today's date is still 05 21 19, and the time the page is page 14. Okay, so this is the other focus question that you'll be answering. How does modeling with an experiment help you determine possible outcomes and likelihood of each outcomes? Okay, so in this story, it's still Calvin, and he would like to get a better chance of eating his favorite cereal. Okay, now in our last experiment or lesson, we learned that coin flip yields roughly 50%. Not everybody, not all the time, but it's pretty close to 50%, especially if you get more and more flips. So Calvin was like, that's not going to work for me. So he wants more chances in his favor. So he decides that he would talk to his mom, and that maybe flipping a paper cup, wonders if a paper cup would be a good thing to toss instead of a coin. So what he's going to try and do is he's going to try and flip the cup over and determine which one is a better outcome for him. So because Calvin wants to eat Cocoa Blast cereal more often, more of the time, he needs to determine if the cup lands in one position more than the other. If so, he will ask to toss a paper cup instead of the coin. So he's going to test his hypothesis. Okay, so these are the possible outcomes. We could have possible outcome 1, which is on the end, and end. But I'm going to cross one of these out. I'm going to cross out this one because it's the same thing as this one. Those two are the same. So right now I've only got like 2 different versions of an end, and then the other 2 versions are going to be on our side. So looking at this, it looks like I got half of my possibilities on the side, half of my possibilities on either end. Now, do you think that which one is more likely to happen, landing on the side or landing on the end? So you're going to make a prediction. So it says, which of the landing positions, side or end, should Calvin use to represent Cocoa Blast? You should write in Calvin should use fill in the blank, and your options are side or end. You choose one because, and then give us a reason. Because it's more likely. There are more possible outcomes on the side, there are more possible outcomes on the end, whatever it might be. I'm going to make a prediction. Okay, pause the video for about 3 to 4 minutes, write down a prediction. Okay, I'll go ahead and unpause the video. There should be a stack of white plastic cups to pass out, and you can start flipping. So you're going to either write side or end to determine what your possible outcomes is out of 50 flips. Okay, so you're going to write side or end. You can write one of these 2. You can abbreviate E or S, whichever is your possible outcome, end being the side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fill mine out, flip my cup, and if you want to see what it looks like, let me flip this over a little bit. Okay, so here is my daughter's microphone. But anyways, here's my cup. Okay, this is just a miniature cup because that's what I had available that wasn't breakable. So it's plastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my cup, and I got an end. I'm going to record that as an end, and I'm going to keep going until I get 50 different trials. I'll just throw it in the air, let it land, end, side, or side. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video, start flipping your cup 50 times, and record. Okay, so I flipped my cup 50 times, and this is my results. Your results may look similar, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my lower number, which is my ends. And just by looking at this, this is definitely not half. There's no way that's 25 ends. So I'm going to count them up really quick. I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 12 out of 50. That's not very good. If you chose end. Now, if this was Calvin, he probably should have picked side as his outcome that would yield his chance to eat his cereal. Okay. Now, use the results to answer the following questions. What fraction of your tosses, 50 tosses, landed in your cup as 50? Everyone's will be different. My fraction was 12 out of the 50 tosses ended up on its end. That was my end. And if I count the numbers that are on the side, that's going to be 38 out of 50 is my side. This is my end. Definitely not a 50-50 chance. Okay. So they are not equally likely chance of occurring. Okay. You're going to go ahead and answer 3, 4, and question D. So question 3, 4, and D. We can skip over C. It's just a bit difficult with collecting data from a lot of people, but you should be able to answer question 3, 4, and D. Once you're done with question 3, 4, and D, you can go back to your homework assignments, which is on pages 47 and 59, and 11 and 14. You should answer those 2 focus questions. Okay. Please be on your best behavior. Don't give the sub a hard time. Make sure that you collect the cups and the coins in a nice, neat, organized place so it's not difficult to find.